Kanimozhi Arasi. So she's a very interesting person, and she's the person who has created many expression things like sentence making, phrase making, and the correction. She's a very strong person in language, and she can really say why this is right, why this is wrong. To that extent, she's very strong in English grammar, and she's a guru, I would say, for me in sentence making and other things. Otherwise, Arul impresses me in a lot of things. And with me, I have an interesting person. So Kanimozhi ma'am, please come. So she is coming here to guide us on what kind of exercises, what kind of assignments can be shared with the students so that we can make this interesting. One point is we are in a position. So if the school is not in SpellBee also, yeah, possibility is there. And if with SpellBee, there is no problem at all. Along with the assignments of fluency, we'll be able to give with other assignments we can give. So to talk about this, here comes Kanimozhi Arasi. She is basically a lawyer and very social thinker, I should say, very interesting person. So let's listen to her.
Thank you, ma'am. All right. All of us have been here for the past 1 hour, and our mind is totally occupied with how important is human security and how we should be engaged in ensuring human security for not just for our students, but for everyone globally. Yes, we all have lofty ideas, and our mind is filled with all those things. But what can we do from this point of time? How do you actually participate with this? How do you actually travel with this for the next 1 year or so minimally? And how to take these to your students, basically. We have like different kinds of participation that you can do. And there are assignments for both the students, the teachers, and even the heads of institutions. If you could remember, whole of last year, we had a lot of assignments for all our students, basically for SpellBee 10 students weekly. But it was like a very big revelation to us how interested the students were in doing the assignments. They would be submitting, if we ask them for, create a video on all the phonetic symbols. We actually got a lot of entries with students recording themselves in a video, pronouncing all the phonetic transcriptions and then phonemes. And then when you ask them to do artwork on any grammar concept, they do beautiful artworks and submitted. We selected the best artwork, best assignment. We sent goodie bags and all. So last year was a very engaging year for us in regard to assignment. But this year, we have scaled it to 100 times. The kind of assignments that we have in store for you this year, I'll be telling what you can do, what the child can do. It's like a goal. We have started from 5% and we are like now in 75th percentile. The assignments that we have now for our children give them global exposure, give them global outlook. Let's see how we can participate in HS4A and SpellBee International's campaign of human security for all for this year. Okay. As you know, as Gary Jacob sir would have told, as Arulmani ma'am would have explained, there are basically 7 dimensions in which we are taking this human security forward. What you can do as a school, you can choose either one of these 7 dimensions and concentrate on it and do output based on that one single dimension. Or you can say, no, I can never choose between these 7. These 7 is dimensions, the whole package. We are taking the whole package for our school and we will be concentrating on each of these dimensions. As we saw, the first dimension is economic security, where freedom from want and need, where basic economic sustenance is promised to each and every individual. You can take that as your dimension of choice for this year and work on that. The next security is food security, where basic food is available for everyone around us. Like nobody should be in want of food. Like they can be in want for self-actualization, for better education, for reaching great heights, but not food. No, we should have traveled so far from that place. But we do know, we know all the statistics. Everybody would have said, do not waste your food. For every bowl of food you're wasting, one child is starving in Africa. Okay, and food security. Second dimension is food security. Third dimension is health security. We know a lot of us who wouldn't opt for a procedure that could actually save our lives only because it would cost in lakhs of amount. Our health should not depend on how much money you have. health is basic. Everybody should be able to have a basic health care, and it should be done by someone in the government, or actually us together as a civil society. So basic health security is the third dimension. The fourth dimension is environmental security, where again, only it's not like only the privileged get to live in a place where the environment is secure, where the government decides where to put a tanning factory or a rubber factory. They can't be choosing a village where they don't have basic knowledge on how they will affect the water system, how it will affect their whole environment. The environmental security should be secured for all. If you're passionate about this alone, this could be a dimension that you're focusing on for this year. And personal security is freedom from domestic violence, freedom from any kind of violence to children, and freedom from any threat to their life and personal liberty. This is our fifth dimension. And the sixth is community security, where every person has the right to celebrate their culture, their community, their ethnicity, their race. They needn't conform to the majority community to get their voice here. That is community security. And political security. We see a lot of politically motivated arrests and all. Children being aware of all these in school, from right when they are third grade to ninth grade, they being aware of what's happening around them will actually shape their future. They will know what to do with their life. I want to fight for this particular social injustice that I have learned when I was in school. I want to do this. I'm going to go for this. Instead of saying, no, my mother wants me to be a doctor, I'll become a doctor. Engineering is the future. IT, no, IT, my life is settled. It can't live in that small bubble inside. No, they should be a global citizen, knowing what's happening around them, knowing that they have the power to change whatever's happening right now in the society. That exposure, it's our duty to give it to them. No? And that these are the 7 dimensions that human security for HS4A is concentrating right now. This school can decide what are the dimensions you are particularly interested in, and you can choose, or you can choose more than one or all 7. You'll be given a Google link at the end of this presentation, and there you'll be able to make the choice and give it to us, and we will communicate to you, take it forward further from there.
May I request them to post now itself so that they can keep filling it up?
No, ma'am, let them post after we finish.
All right.
Thank you, ma'am. And okay, these are the dimensions we're going to concentrate. You have made a list, but how do you participate? You still then, that is how we are going to, we'll tell you how we can join hands together to participating in this campaign. Okay. Again, you now know 7 must be our favorite number, because we have 7 methods of participation here in this campaign. One is you can become a member in our HS4A Educators Forum. That is a exclusive forum that we are creating for this particular purpose. The head of the institution or the participating teachers, they can join us in this forum, where we will be discussing a lot of ideas, agendas, events, and all those things. You'll become an official member of our HS4A Educators Forum. And children can do artwork, and which can be submitted digitally, most preferably, or if not physically, you can conduct a drawing competition for all of your students in your school at a day, on a single day, and they can create of course, they will be briefed about all these 7 human security dimensions, and based on that, how they understand what is human security, they can create an artwork. The artwork you're seeing on the screen right now are artwork submitted by students worldwide, and it's actually published in the HS4A website. This is from a student from Illinois, I guess. This is a published artwork. The student did, and they are HS4A published. And this is also one of the artworks. A single piece of a picture speaks 1,000 words, you know that, right? So when a child does an art, they will be showcased on the website, and it will be used on flip books, whatever.
Flashcards.
This is also one of the artwork done by the student for HS4A. This is the second mode of engagement. The third way of engaging with us is the teachers or the students both can create creative posters, infographics, and digital presentations, and even they will be showcased in the correct platforms. And this is especially for teachers. They can actually write articles, participate in our events, and they can contribute. And the articles on different dimensions of human security will be taken to the right platform. This is actually our favorite one, and this I think will be a huge success among students, and it will reach a lot of people. The short personal pledge videos by students saying what human security means to me personally. That is just a 1 minute or 1.5 minute video, a short personal pledge video from the students. We can also organize in-house conferences in your school on the chosen dimension, and we will travel along with you for the conference, or we'll conduct the conference along with you. This could be your in-house in-school conference. And the last one is you can have a dedicated day to observe Human Security Day in your school annually. It can be a celebration of the knowledge that you're going to impart regarding human security to the students. These are the 7 ways in which you can participate. You can choose one or more than one on the Google form that you'll be receiving now. Okay, we did all this. We told you how we can participate. We told you what are the dimensions. But what do you get from this? What is the profit? What do you actually get from this? Why should you do this? You already have your coursework. You already have to teach students. You have like 4 classes a day. What is your motivation to do this? What do you get from this? You will actually build an ecosystem in your school where the children will have global outlook. For many of you, only this is enough. This is enough. For my students, I did this. I'm happy with this. I'm content with this. For just this outcome, I'm enough. I'll do this. But we also have more benefits. All the participating students will be getting an e-certificate for the contribution they did. And the artwork, articles, videos, the chosen ones will be published in HS4A's and SpellBee International's websites, social media handles, all giving due recognition to the students who did that. And the school will be charging the letter of association and membership validation certificate from HS4A and SpellBee International. And the school will also get the certificate of dedication to promoting human security, advocacy, and action. These are all the things you'll be getting, and this we can post the Google link now in the chat box.
Bala sir, it's the other link, Bala sir. HS4A.
Yeah. Yeah, both the links are there. Like one link is a general feedback form for today's program. In that shortly, you can just say yes or no, you are interested in this program. The other link is a little elaborative one, which will expression of interest form for HS4A. Take your school, take some time, and we have asked many questions on how you're going to participate. And the first feedback form today, you can, as the seminar ends, you can just click. It won't take more than 3 to 4 minutes for you to, not even 2 minutes for you to fill up and then give an feedback for this program so that we can understand. It's just basically to evince your interest. And thank you very much, Kani ma'am, for your wonderful presentation. And we really thank you for having come and then made this, like we are able to understand it now, how to go about it. And you are the person to talk about it, because last year you have done enough number of such events, and then you have given gifts also to students. And this time we will be able to take care in this HS4A's banner. Thank you, Kani ma'am. And thank you very much, teachers. And Gary sir is there till this time. And thank you very much, sir, for being here and along with us and having guided us for this project. We are really feeling fortunate to have taken this program. Throughout our team members in SpellBee are there for more than, many of them, at least 20 of them are working together for more than 20 years. And we're all working only in this social concepts and how to bring some change in any one of the system where people will be getting into better employment, where they will get better facilities, better maybe entrepreneurship options in life. This is what we were working for. And one thing, but at this point of time, when Gary sir has brought this project, we feel like schools will have a better, it's one step up when students start thinking globally, when they get a certificate with a logo of World Academy of Arts and Science or United Nations Trust Fund logo. Their certificate means a lot for them. So that is one thing. Second thing is, with this concept, SpellBee is going to take up a lot of work on the fluency part. So when a student is going to participate in this, we are going to train them on that. So that is one more thing. So anyway, all the students who are already into the program, they will be guided in their boot camps on how to participate in this. Like, we'll be motivating them to submit papers, submit digital artworks, digital presentations, and then whatever they are good in, and we'll encourage them in coming to conferences, to conduct, to form a club, and then to conduct conference here. There are some activities are going on in schools. Some of the schools I see, maybe 0.01% of the 3 lakh schools in India, I see some projects are going on. But what change will this bring our actions? I'm saying only one thing: the topmost student, the best of the best schools and the best of the best students are participating in conferences. And then they go and represent international conferences. I think this should be, there should be a change in what we do. This mission should make all the students in the school to participate at least one day as an event, or all the students to participate in one or the other way. If they are good in arts, let them make beautiful artworks. If they're good in talks and speeches, let them make short speeches, record, and then send it for us. So how to do, when to do, all these things will be guiding, but only after you filling up the form. There are 2 forms are coming. One is a short form, just submit it to us within today if possible, or before the meeting ends. Just, it won't take 2 minutes for you to say, yes, we are interested, but then we will get back to you, something like that. So that is a short form. Another form, it's a lengthy one, and you can take some time. So that will make us to send you a chartered of association to make you to understand what all we need to do for this year. And everything is optional. We know how much you're loaded with many things. As much as possible, we would like to lighten up your work, and then we would like to pep it up with very interesting certificates, awards, and rewards. You all know how much SpellBee really focuses on bringing beautiful awards. How many of you have received this year's awards, and then how many of you liked it? Can you give a thumbs up, or just mention, I liked it, we received it? Can you mention in the chat box? So for many of you, we have sent, yeah, thank you, Nitya ma'am. So many of you, we have sent beautiful awards, beautiful gifts we have sent this year. We take our utmost sincerity in even designing a certificate, the quality of the paper, the quality of the trophies and other things. Yeah, so same care we will take in this project also. This is a project we have taken. We'll see to that everything is coming very well. And then we'll also be sending a booklet on what to be done on this. So that also we'll make, and then a charter for schools on what to do, when to do, how to do, all these things will be done. This is not just a seminar. This is a beginning. It's not for some 10% of the people. It is for all. It is for 100% of the people. Sometimes I used to think 100% is easier than 10%. You will know when you implement it. Make all of them to participate. It's easier to bring a change. May ask them, it's optional. Some of you can do. I think somebody will become anybody, and then anybody will become nobody. Rather than that, let's all make it as, let's all do something on with whatever, at least let them grow a garden patch. Long back, with this I'm concluding, long back I read a poem, like to leave this world a bit better with a healthy child, or a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. Right? A garden patch, maybe like Jadhav Bayang was I've told, or like Rajendra Singh, or at least a garden patch be near us in whatever land left, so that who knows which grain will tip the scale. Thank you so much for all having come. Thank you so much, Gary sir, for having come. Thank you all the people who made this as a grand success. Thank you. Thanks, special thanks to all the school management for having led you. Today is a working day. I heard it like you have parents meeting going on. So thanks for having come at this time. Thanks for all the support you are giving so far. Shall we end? And all your questions, whatever you have, type it in the we have a question answer thing, type it in the form. We have once again given it, click both the links and then keep it in your system so that you will answer. Your feedbacks are very valuable to us. Otherwise, we will not be knowing what did you understand. Are you liking it? Okay, can I finish this with one more question? How many of you are preliminarily liking this project and you'll be interested to be a part of us in this? Can you just type only I? Yeah, me, I. Only with that, I'll be happy. So Chitra ma'am, thanks. Hema ma'am, thanks. Harika ma'am, thank you. Esther ma'am, thanks. Kalyani ma'am, thanks. Sarika ma'am, Shalini ma'am, thank you. So very overwhelming response. Beautiful. Yes. Thank you, Gary sir, for your comments. Thank you. Thank you for your wishes. Glory ma'am, thank you. Lindsay ma'am, Madhuri ma'am, Shaheen ma'am, Army Public School Gwalior, Divya Singh ma'am, thank you so much for your overwhelming response. Nayantara ma'am, Sohini Pal ma'am, Induskiri ma'am, wow. Thank you very much. We really feel we are blessed to have you all here. Nisha Bais ma'am, okay, all of you. Shobana Devi ma'am, beautiful. So you are the people who make our life easier. When a project comes to you, you take, I know how difficult it is to take to the students and then get the response from the parents and cooperation. And you all have made our life easier. In the upcoming days, we'll see to that what we have sent this year as some gifts and trophies are nothing, I would say. We will see to that. We are also have found a foundation. We'll see to that. We are taking care of the teachers by training, by giving complimentary courses and certifications and bringing lot of ways in which they can nationally and internationally participate. Beautiful. Thank you so much. And yes, very well coordinated. Kalyani ma'am, thanks. Shaheen ma'am, thanks. We'll go to the end. Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Bala. Thank you for the team, whole SpellBee team. Thanks.